If you don't know me or if you're new here, I'm Evelyn Linwood. I am a self published author with one book out, Showing Silver. It's the first in the Arkan duology, which will be concluding this fall with a project whose title I have not revealed that I have been referring to as Project Gold. I'm also working on a second project that I'm calling Project King for now, but that will be the start of a new series. For those of you who are regulars here, welcome back. I know I've been owing you a video, so today I wanted to do kind of a rundown of what was going on with my eye, what the conclusion is, and then where I am with my writing currently, and then kind of my takeaways from the whole situation. So, I started getting migraines pretty much daily that were centered on my left eye. Like they didn't hurt that much, oddly enough, but it was like very nauseous, very all things migraine. So I wound up seeing my medical doctor, and she sent me to my eye doctor because I had a history of eye strain, really severe. Like I had pulled a muscle in my eye a few years back, or not direct. Obviously, there's no muscles in your eye. It was the muscle in here that kind of controls moving your eyes left to right. Anyway, so I saw my eye doctor. She said that my script that I always wear, which is a distance script, actually, because I'm looking at things close up, my eyes have to fight to see it more so than if I wasn't wearing glasses at all. So she wrote me a second script, and I finally today got those glasses. I went outside of my eye doctor's and ordered them from like an online service. So the first pair I got didn't fit my face, so this is the replacement pair. Anyway, that's why there was the delay. But I am so happy with these. These are great. They have glare protection. The lenses are big enough I can see just through them, not like distracting bits that are naked eye. Yeah. So I'm very happy with my new glasses. They should let me get back to writing. And that's the whole eye saga. Like, I'm fine. My eyes are 90 to 95% better. I think I will be fine as long as I'm persistent about switching glasses and wearing the appropriate ones for the appropriate situation. As for where I am with my writing, while I wasn't able to write, which was at least 3 weeks, it might have been a little longer, I was using the Notes app on my phone to kind of record any ideas I had, whether those were related to my current projects or just like random ideas for other things. So yesterday and this morning, I finally transferred those to the computer using the glasses that didn't quite fit my face. So those are all in the computer. I had a couple ideas regarding kind of the ending of Project Gold, which, if you don't know, I am more of a discovery writer, so I have an idea where I'm going, but I didn't have like a clear picture of the end. Oddly, these ideas were all centered around like the denouement, so the kind of the wrap up after the big climax and action and everything. So I put those in, and then I had a ton of ideas for Project King, as well as a couple ideas for like other projects that won't be written anytime soon. Yeah. So Project King, like, I had so many ideas for that one. I don't know why they were flowing so much. And more specifically, I had ideas for book 3. Like, I hadn't really explored the protagonist for that one very much. I have book 1 I'm working on draft 4. Book 2, I have a few scenes drafted, but it's not like organized at all. It's just scene vomit. Excuse my language. And then book 3, I had like vague ideas. And now I have very specific ideas about book 3. In fact, more specific than the ideas about book 2, although I do know like the arc I want for the protagonist for that one, who is the same one from book 1, well, it's a multi-POV book, but there's one main guy per book. But the same main guy for the first two. Anyway, yeah, that's where I am. I transferred all those ideas. I'm looking at my pacemaker plan. When I had quit writing, I was about 2.5 weeks out from finishing Project Gold's first draft. And I think I can manage to do that this time. So I've set a cutoff date of July 25th. Today is the 8th. And essentially, in order to do that, I need to get 1,600 words on weekdays and 800 on Saturdays. And I think I can do it. So that's where I am with my writing. And then kind of my takeaway from this whole thing, like, I couldn't do anything about this setback, but I had literally months where I could have done something. Because I had writer's block over the summer, but I gave myself a lot of excuses for not, like, diving in. And I do think it's possible to train yourself to quit. Like, if I was struggling with a scene or something and I was just like, well, I'll finish it tomorrow. It makes you not want to do the hard work and figure the thing out even later. So this was my wake-up call to realize that while there will be bumps in the road that I can't control, I need to be a little harsher with myself, a little more serious, act like an actual professional, and do my work when I can, because I have in the past kind of set myself up for professional failure by letting myself not write when I didn't feel like it, if that makes sense. I mean, it's not that it wouldn't get done, it's just that it's getting done so slowly. So I do want to do better with regard to deadlines. Deadlines to me have felt arbitrary. I can kind of rewrite them as much as I want, as long as I haven't actually announced a date for you guys. But I don't think that's fair, and I will not be doing that anymore. That's the plan. Obviously, with the medical exception of I need to know how well I adjust to these glasses, so a few days leeway, but July is the hard deadline. Yeah, so thank you for watching today, and if you are also a writer and you've had that kind of wake-up call or are struggling through one of the bumps that you really can't control, I'd love to support you in the comment section, so please leave comments. If you like watching writing vlogs, if you've watched my other videos and like what you see, don't forget to subscribe so that you actually see future videos. Yeah, and I'll see you next time.